Hello. How's everyone this morning?
I'm fantastic this morning.
I am also fantastic this morning.
Yeah. This is not a special editing effect. We are indeed in the same place today. Hey.
Okay, yeah, no, that was deserved. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited.
Yeah, this is so weird.
It's really weird.
We are indeed together.
Katie flew down for my birthday, so we've been celebrating the birth of me.
When you put it like that, it sounds gross.
Ooh, awkward silence is like directly in person is just not as fun.
It's a learning curve, even though it won't be a learning curve because this will probably never happen. Or no, it probably will happen again, just not for a while. Yeah. It's my notification that
I'm like, oh, I'm nosy.
I got a YouTube notification that the sprint started. I was like, no way.
Not as being live. That's funny.
How's everybody doing on this fine Sunday morning? Did I say it was Saturday earlier? I don't know if I said what the day was, but it's not Saturday.
It's definitely Sunday. We had done it a day late because
we were doing exciting things
yesterday.
Yes. Oh, it's almost St. Patrick's Day.
Let's go. My favorite holiday. I have so many fun plans. I don't have that many fun plans. We're going to make it fun, though. And by we, I mean me.
Yeah.
Katie will be gone by then, unfortunately, because she's in college.
I will not be partaking in the St. Patrick's Day festivities, but I will be living through them vicariously. Thanks to Cass. Also, Maria pointed out my oak leaf necklace that I now have. I am an apprentice ranger, guys. It's so sick.
She was making fun of me for not giving her an oak leaf necklace during my Ranger's Apprentice live show.
Well, yeah, she was like, I give all my friends oak leaf necklaces when they start reading Ranger's Apprentice. And I was like, am I not Cass's friend? Why do I not have my own?
Nancy has one.
I'm so excited.
Looks so cute. I like the bronze ones.
No, I'm a big fan.
It's definitely on backwards, though.
I know. I noticed that earlier, but I just never...
As long as you're aware.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's
I am aware that's backwards.
Oh my goodness. What is everyone planning on reading today?
Cass, what are you planning on reading?
Oh, well, thanks for asking, Katie. I'm planning on picking up Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldry. I am slowly reading through Chain of Thorns, and I just don't have the brain power to deal with it right now, like this very morning. And so I thought I'd pick up something light and kind of fun and easy.
Good old cozy fantasy.
Nice little cozy fantasy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I have two options for what I could read today. I might read Orange, the first bind-up volume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the first three.
Yeah, I'm borrowing this from Cass because I can never find it from the library, and it's her fave.
It is my favorite.
Maybe I'll read this.
Oh,
or I'm also reading A Dangerous Collaboration by Deanna Raybourne. It's the fourth book in the Veronica Speedo mystery series. It is so good.
You're fine.
I love it because it's so good.
Very fun. Let's see. The computer's slightly further away than
usual,
and I'm just my glasses are not up to prescription. Anyways,
my contacts are kind
of old. Wait, you wear contacts?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I knew that. Okay. I knew you had... Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Ooh, I had a moment. Yeah. Empire of Storms.
Oh, I'm
Clockwork Angel.
Of Empire of Storms. Yeah, it's 4 months.
Great Expectations.
Oh, I read that a few weeks ago.
It is in the AM for you. I'm very bold choice to read that in the morning.
I respect that.
I might finish The Burning Bridge, as you should. I should probably start that soon. Mortal Instrument books. Clockwork Angel. Okay.
Ooh.
Dragon Republic. Oh, Emily, bold choice. I love it. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, Rebecca. That's fun.
So many good books. Is there a dog barking? Am I going crazy?
Mary's reading How to Sell a Haunted House. I've really been wanting to pick that one up.
Seems right up your alley.
Yeah, it's the new Grady Hendrix book. I really like the other two that I read by him. Oh, Wicked King. Love that book.
Getting through Warbringer. Whoops. I can't read, it's fine.
Maybe somebody's reading.
But someone is going to read Warbreak.
There we go.
Warbreaker, very nice. I think my copy came in today, perhaps.
Do a little unboxing later.
A little bit of an unboxing later, yeah. Maybe.
Ooh,
Babel.
Shatter Me. Love that series.
I love seeing what everyone's reading. It's so exciting.
Oh, someone's reading The Dragon's Promise, continuing from our last month's pick. Wait, who needs a therapist? I need to know who needs a therapist. Clockwork Princess.
That's how I feel with the person that's reading the Dragon Republic. I'm like, ooh, cool choices.
Someone's rereading Beach Read.
Charlotte pulled an all-nighter. Oh my gosh.
Are you okay? I know Charlotte's in college, so like, are you okay? You need sleep.
You good? And losing the hour too.
No.
That really messed me up a little bit.
I was so sad when I woke up and I realized that I got 1 less hour of sleep. I got like 3 hours of sleep, like Friday night, so I really needed a good continuous sleep.
Interesting, because I got 3 hours of sleep last night when I took a nap, on top of the 6 hours I got last night. So I should be chilling, but I am tired.
I'm feeling rejuvenated.
I am now that we're live.
Yeah.
Now that we've got some plans.
Yeah.
Because I'm here with Katie,
Yeah,
and therefore she gives me the energy.
Yeah. Oh, someone just finished Strange the Dreamer. Good pick. House of Sky and Breath. I'm also in the middle of House of Sky and Breath.
Have you been in the middle of it for a minute?
No, I only started it 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Although I haven't read anything since I last was like vlogging about it because I don't want to.
How long have you been reading Anna Karenina?
Started that book in like July. I still.
So, is it going to be longer than me reading The Wise Man's Fear?
In my defense, it is a translated Russian classic.
Okay, and I feel more justified in taking forever.
Did you see the release date for Crescent City 3 was?
It's like 2024.
Yeah, January of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
That means I can take even longer to read House of Sky and Breath.
No, literally. I'm chilling. Like, Jennifer L. Armentrout's coming out with like 2 books this year, and
Of
I'm
course
like,
she
okay,
is.
like,
I feel like she's always putting out something.
And I know they'll be like 600 pages, and I'll be like, damn, these could have been like 400. Like, it's a fun time though. I never like try to like anticipate Sarah J. Maas books because I'm like, they'll eventually come out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to like be eager for them because then it just like makes the wait longer.
I will only be eager for the next Avatar book.
Yeah,
I need that.
Yeah, but that's gonna be like 2025, 2026.
Don't say.
It's like 3 years from now.
I was doing a 24-hour readathon.
Very
And your
fun.
name's Simply Tired. Are you okay? Are you tired from your 24-hour readathon?
Jokes like that.
I make bad jokes all the time.
But I'm not in the same room as you. It just hits different when we're in person. Oh my goodness.
From Blood and Ashes being turned into a TV show.
Yeah, it was recently announced.
The way I have to watch it.
I look at those with like a grain of salt. I'm
Yeah, like maybe it'll happen.
low expectations and like, will it ever happen? Because like the Sarah J. Maas universe was supposed to be turned into a TV show.
I think if anybody
ages ago.
has a good shot at it actually happening, it's Sarah J. Maas though, because like the interest in her books.
Right,
has
but
not
like
diminished.
it's been announced for like almost like a year and a half, 2 years maybe. I don't know. Range Apprentice was supposed to get a movie. And then they ran out of money. And then they were supposed to have a TV show, and then it was dropped. So I'm like, I don't really care. I'm vibing with just like Shadow and Bone. I'm like, just endlessly come out with seasons, and I'll be content.
Anybody else?
5 days.
Incredibly excited.
4 days.
For season
4
2
days
of Shadow and
until
Bone.
4 days until season 2.
Because I'm thriving.
It's weird having Katie on the side towards Cass's bookshelves. Because when you usually go live, Katie's on the other side.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that we had like certain places.
That is true. I don't know why it like pops up like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, constantly on the same.
Oh, somebody wants to know if we'll be having a Simon Hate Fest while we're
We will be.
Absolutely, probably
That is
like
on our agenda
later today.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, in case anybody doesn't know, our Simon Hate Fest is when we watch the Moreland or the Shadowhunters TV show because it's terrible and we both hate Simon.
Yes. It's fun to on the characters.
Yeah, like it's so bad.
Apparently the budget for Avatar has gone down or something because Disney bought Hulu. Interesting.
Mm.
See, I don't know, because I feel like they could do justice to the Avatar series, but I don't know, with like the production and like that industry, it's like really sketchy. So I don't have that much faith, but you know, if something comes of it, it comes with it.
Yeah.
If not, it's whatever. Bill says love the Shadow and Bone show, but haven't read anything from the Grishaverse. I think that's kind of fun though,
Yeah.
that you can like still experience the world.
But like the world is really thick.
Oh, absolutely. And if you have the chance to read like Six of Crows, Crooked Kingdom, like do so. Definitely recommend it. But especially since you've watched the show, I think it's easier to like grasp the universe straight into Six of Crows because now you kind of understand how like the Grisha work and all the different ranks and such. I feel like that's something that was really poorly introduced in Six of Crows.
Yeah, I didn't go into Six of Crows like without. No, I did read Shadow and Bone first, and then I went into Six of Crows. But like I knew I would have been really confused if I hadn't done that.
Yeah, I was definitely confused. It took me like a reread to finally be like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
But I really liked Shadow and Bone. I thought it was a good series.
I think it was
not my
like
favorite,
okay.
But...
Yeah, looking back, because I was like, actually, like I kind of did have fun for
Yeah.
the most part. The second book was a little sketchy, but the first and the third were okay.
Yeah, I did not like the second one, but I also liked the first and the third.
Yeah. Are there spoilers for the books on the show? I mean, yeah, for both series, just because they're kind of like combining the plot. There's like a new plot line with like the crows in the first season.
Yeah, I feel like there's probably not spoilers for Six of Crows in at least the first season so far, because you're kind of seeing like events that happened before the events in Six of Crows, because they're getting like their own like completely new storyline in the show.
Other than like character introductions, which isn't really spoilers, but definitely for Shadow and Bone there are spoilers.
Oh, someone's gonna start Shadow and Bone today.
Very fun. Right on theme. I'm literally so excited for season 2.
I know, I rewatched season 1 last weekend, and I was like, it's so good.
I know, I was like, it's been like a year and a half. Yeah. I'm like, so long. So excited.
Yeah, I didn't even watch it when it first came out. I watched it in like November of that year. But yeah, because I hadn't read Shadow and Bone or Six of Crows yet, and I was like, I don't want to watch a TV show if I haven't read the stuff yet. So
I had reread the entire Grishaverse and then also like read King of Scars and Rule of Wolves for the first time. Not my favorites, unfortunately.
I get
disappointed
on the King of Scars duology. Can't get into it. Someone's reading Siege and Storm right now. What are you thinking of it? Because that was like definitely my least fave.
You guys started the Daisy Jones and the Six. The TV show, no, because I wanted to listen to the audiobook. Or like I wanted to read the book, but then I was like, they have a graphic audiobook and I've heard it's really good and that's the way to read it.
Yeah.
But the Hold on Libby was like a stupid amount of time.
I'm not surprised. It looks really good. I just really want to see that one guy that was in the Hunger Games in that show because he was hot. So I was like, the guy who played Finnick.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's my favorite. Oh my gosh. I didn't know he was in Daisy Jones and Six.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah. I think they're releasing episodes weekly too. It's like I said new episodes on Friday because I have Amazon Prime, so I could theoretically watch it. But yeah. I'll probably wait till the show's all out, and then by then maybe I'll have time to read the book.
There you go. You like Seven Husbands so much, so you'll probably like this one too.
That's what I'm thinking. I just know it's in a different format.
Yeah. So
I was just kind of wary of picking it up, but Seven Husbands was good.
Somebody's kitten is named Nikolai. That's so cute.
Adorable. We were talking about cat names the other day. My mom's trying to give us a cat. Or, I'm sorry, trying to give Katie a cat.
No, like
both of us collectively.
At Cassie's house yesterday, like her parents' house, and they have this really cute little cat. His name's Smokey, and I was like, "Do I need a cat named Smokey? Do I need this cat named Smokey?" He was adorable.
He is so cute. He acts like a dog, which is just like it's so funny.
Just cat dog.
Cat dog. I can barely see these comments. It'll be real.
My issue with watching TV shows and books is I've already read is characters are so hot in my head and then they're not in the show. Which which is very true.
Jace from Shadowhunters. Why does he look like a frat boy? He was so hot in my head, and I can't even picture people in my head because
Really?
like I have that problem with like I can't see things. But like the theoretical image of him was so hot in my head. To then see like a frat boy Jace in the TV shows.
Yeah. At least Alec and Izzy are really hot in the
They're
Shadowhunters
so
TV
hot.
show. Some redeeming qualities.
No, literally. No, I already know the cast for Akatar is just like not gonna be it.
No.
Because the fan art is too good.
I know, like nobody can actually look like Reese in the fan art. And if like they don't, then like that's not my Reese.
Oh my gosh. Hashtag not my Reese.
Cats are love, cats are evil. That's true. Cats are evil. But in a cute way. Someone said they should make movies for the infernal devices. I don't want them to touch the infernal devices.
I think if they did do like an adaptation, it would be movies though versus like a TV show.
I think it could be better like in movies.
Mm-hmm. It seemed like movie type books.
Yeah. But I don't want there to be an adaptation. Solely based on how the other Cassandra Clare adaptations have gone.
They're rough.
Yeah.
But also to see that like on the screen, like that environment.
That could be really cool. They had like a really like steampunk, like
unless they pull of Shadowhunters and like modern-fy it.
It takes place in the 1800s though.
You never know, honestly.
It's like the Infernal Devices, but in 2010. I know I would hate that too. I know I would like that. I would hate that series if it took place in 2010. God.
Oh, that would be an absolute nightmare. I love the idea of my favorite books being made into a show or movie, but I am so picky about adaptations that I'm just like, maybe not. Yeah, I just like, I don't know. Shadow and Bone and Heartstopper like gave me what I wanted, and now I'm just like
not everybody can be them.
Yeah, and I understand that.
And like I don't want like my favorite books to be made into bad adaptations, because then like that's just how I'm gonna view them.
Yeah. Percy Jackson though, I feel like they're gonna do justice to.
Yeah, I guess they could always come back and fix it.
That is true.
Yeah.
I forget the movies exist now that the TV show is like a big thing up and coming. Does anyone know when that is coming out? Is it later this year?
I'm not sure.
I think it's next year, perhaps. I think they finished filming recently-ish. I'm not quite sure. Ooh. Bold opinion. Someone said Heartstopper, the TV show is better than the graphic novel.
I love the graphic novels though. Like I think they're very like on par with each other because like it's just a really good adaptation. It's very like true to the graphic novels. But I just think the graphic novels are so charming still. Like I like the illustration style a lot in the graphic novels. Yeah. Although
their leaves.
I do like the some of the illustrations are like used throughout the show though. I think that's really cool.
Oh, I loved how they tied that in.
It's just like it's adorable.
So fun. Definitely gonna need to rewatch it. That got a second season, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As it deserves. As it deserves.
99%.
Heck yeah.
Or I think it was either Heartstopper or Shadow and Bone got renewed for like season 2 and 3. I think. I could be wrong.
Shadow and Bone I know will definitely continue getting series just because of how popular it was on Netflix when it came out. It was crazy.
And I'm so happy because I need more.
No, for real. Can you imagine if they're just like, well, that kind of flopped.
That
would be a tragedy
if it got canceled before it like they made all the stuff that they wanted to make.
Yeah, I really have such like high expectations for season 2.
No, I think it's gonna be really good. Even like just from all like the little short snippets I've seen, I'm just like, oh, I need it right now. I'm just so excited to see the new characters.
I saw the clip with Wylan and Jesper and Kev and such that they posted on Instagram, and I was like, I need it now.
I was like,
I need it now.
It's gonna be so good.
And I think the crows are gonna be a lot more prominent with like their storyline in season 2, just because like we kind of set up the Shadow and Bone section. Now we're like more into the Six of Crows. Oh, Wylan. I'm so excited.
Oh my god.
And then Nikolai too.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see how that's gonna work. It's like everybody like, adores Nikolai, so whoever that actor is, he's got a lot of weight on his shoulders.
A lot of pressure.
From what I've seen, I think he's gonna do a good job.
I think so too.
I also really like the actors that they have for Tolia and Tamar. Is that their names? Mm-hmm. They're also both really hot.
I don't remember their characters at all. Like I know they're in Shadow and Bone, but they just don't
know, what they do.
No, I don't know.
I know they're there.
Oh my goodness. Volume 5 is coming out. Heartstopper, yeah. That's the last volume.
I don't know if it's coming out this year because I saw Alice Oseman answer like on her Instagram story a few days ago that like she doesn't know yet when it's coming out.
But that is the last volume. But they're all already online.
Yeah, you can read them on like Tapas or something like that. If that's where you read graphic things online. It's about graphic things online. Graphic novels online.
Someone said Heartstopper was the thing that got renewed for season 2 and 3.
Oh yeah.
And I'll trust them.
I have faith in Shadow and Bone to like get its own season 3, so I'm excited that.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, they should just be renewed for like another 3
just
seasons.
like however many seasons they need,
like,
they can make them.
They can all the seasons just keep going until the characters no longer look like the characters. It'd be interesting though if they do like continue it into like the King of Scars storyline.
Oh, then I can finally like figure out what happens.
Like I doubt it, but like what if they did?
I hope they like give the crows
a good plotline.
Yeah.
Just like
something
keep them in it.
Continue.
Yeah.
I think there's possibilities.
But I think what happens at the end of Crooked Kingdom?
Well, I think they could still like make it work. I mean, you know,
that's fair.
As like I don't know.
Anyway, on that note, do we want to start reading soon?
Yeah, you can read at 30.
At 30?
That's
8 more minutes? Or 7.5 more? 9.5 more minutes? I can't math, it's fine.
Math is hard, I get it.
Is anyone else excited for the Percy Jackson show? I am. I really like Walker Scott. He's freaking hilarious. He's like a mini version of Ryan Reynolds, and I freaking love Ryan Reynolds. So,
you know, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it, honestly.
No?
Yeah, I just like I don't watch a ton of TV to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
And I like Percy Jackson a lot, but it's just like not a favorite series. So I'm like
I got the nostalgia because I read it as a kid.
I read it as a kid too, but I'm like I don't know. I don't have much of an interest in watching it. But I do think the cast is great. Like from what I've seen, I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be good.
Every time I think I'm like, I'm definitely gonna watch it, but then I'm like, I don't even have Disney Plus. Like I'm gonna have to like, get Disney Plus to watch this.
Yeah, I also don't have Disney Plus, and I probably won't pay for Disney Plus to watch it.
I'll probably like ask my friends, be like, hey, this account can I like
might
still
I
like
just take a little?
Would you mind?
Math is not math. Math never maths.
Math really does not.
You know, I got spoiled for Crooked Kingdom as I was reading it.
Spoiled yourself for ACOTAR too, didn't you?
You could just breathe online and be spoiled for ACOTAR. Are you kidding me?
It's really satisfying when people read ACOTAR and don't get spoiled, though.
Yeah,
it's my favorite. My one of my dance team members is currently reading through it, and I was like, tell me all your thoughts.
Yeah.
She finished Mist and Fury, and I was like, tell me all your thoughts. She's like, what the fuck just happened?
I really only knew things up until like halfway through Mist and Fury, but like the things that happened at the end of Mist and Fury, no clue. So like that was all really fun.
I recently finished a reread of Mist and Fury, and that book is just phenomenal.
I want to reread the series so badly.
So good.
Your reread has been inspiring me.
Oh yeah,
inspiring me.
Inspiring.
Although I'm already in the middle of a reread, so I'm like, I can't start 2 rereads at the same time.
I mean, you could.
Yeah, but I don't want to. Seems excessive.
But no one's stopping you.
That is true. I do have free will.
When will we start reading? 30.
Just like 6 minutes.
Yeah. 6 minutes. I was gonna say 10:30, and then I realized like time zones are different.
Yeah. At the 30.
At
Although I
the
guess
30.
some time zones do work in like 15s. 6 minutes.
What?
Yeah, I think some time zones do go in like 15s. Not all, like, it's not a lot of them, but I think like some of them do.
Go into 15?
Yeah, like instead of it being off by an hour, it's off by like half an hour.
Nuh-uh.
I think so.
Thing?
Yeah. I need to Google this.
I feel like you're lying to me.
No, like I'm serious.
Like I feel like my leg is being
I'm
pulled
serious.
right now.
I'm not kidding. Sometimes I'm 30 minutes. Why are some cities 30 or 45 minutes off?
The politics.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I hate that.
Yeah. It's your fun fact.
That's not a fun fact. That's just a fact that is not fun. That's a not fun fact.
Who thinks that was a fun fact that some time zones are 30 minutes off or like
horrible.
15 minutes off.
That's so
instead of-
annoying.
Yeah.
Why?
I never said it wasn't. Well, I mean, that's just, they can choose whatever. It could be like, 4:35 right now somewhere just because they want it to be.
That's crazy. I don't know, the fact that, like, people can just decide which time, like, what time they want it to be.
Yeah. Like Arizona, like in the States, like they don't abide by time zone. Like wait, I was thinking daylight savings, not time zones.
Wait, Arizona doesn't?
Yeah, they don't do daylight savings.
They don't?
Mm-mm.
That just seems like not a good idea when, like, the rest of the United States does.
I did like a whole presentation on this in high school, and it has something to do with farming, I think. So there's another fun fact for your days.
Well, that makes sense though, because like, the whole reason they actually started was because of World War I, and they wanted to save fuel for candle.
Yeah.
For candle. They wanted to save candles. They wanted to save fuel, whatever. And so, like, that's why they originally started it. And then farming makes sense though too, because you want to have the most amount of sunlight possible, like for workers to be working and stuff. The only reason I know this is because, like, I scrolled through so many messages of my dance team debating, like, what it was about.
Yeah.
Someone was, like, farming, and someone was, like, candles, and then I, like, was reading all their messages. So I don't just know this shit off the top of my head. I do now, but previous to yesterday, I did not. I've never done this much. I did, like, one Google search, and I've never done this much research for daylight saving.
Wow.
Yeah. It's intense.
Had a really good tangent about time zones.
Anyways, yeah. Our tangents are just not what I would expect this sprint.
No, but I feel like, well, it's kind of relevant since it's daylight savings.
No, it is definitely relevant.
Yeah.
Which is why it's shocking to me.
Oh, actually talking about something on topic.
On topic. I mean, we're talking about Shadow and Bone that's coming out in like 4 days, and we're talking about daylight savings, which is like today. Let's talk about St. Patrick's Day. Let's all no. I'll spare y'all.
I do have something St. Patrick's related for Cass later.
You do?
I do. It's gonna be good.
Okay.
Well, not that good, but good.
I'm being showered in gifts
I don't wanna
today,
hype it
and I'm
up.
kind of excited.
Yeah, it's
She
good
got
stuff.
me. I didn't know where I put it.
It's over here.
Oh my gosh.
I gave her one of her presents already. This was her Christmas present that I was supposed to give her like 4 months ago.
I'm so excited.
But like shipping stuff got in the way. But
It's like an alternate dust jacket for Silver Flame, because this is disgusting. Oh, I did bend it though. Oops. Anyways, very exciting stuff.
I'll like put a link to that in like my next blog if anybody wants to check it out because it's just on Etsy.
Very nice.
I have one too. I love it.
I love it so much.
Anything's better than just
matte gray.
Yeah. I don't get it. Especially because all the other, like, I know they came out with like the orange paperback for it, but I'm like, or I guess the hardbacks look like that too now.
Well, the paperbacks have like it wasn't there like a black edition? It was all
was
black,
a black edition.
and I was like, that is stunning.
The Barnes & Noble exclusive.
Yeah.
But like, it's just, I don't know. They should have they should have just made them all black instead of like a gross gray, because even like the hardcovers, like the new hardcovers are like gray with like pops of color.
The matte gray just makes no sense to me. It doesn't match like anything.
No.
It stands out like a sore thumb. It's disgusting.
And like ACOTAR such like a magical, like fantastical kind of moment, but like matte gray is giving like
the new covers. Okay.
Yeah, like the new hardcovers
version.
They're like all gray with just like whatever that book's respective color
Yeah.
is.
Not it.
Yeah.
Just not it.
What are we talking about? Sorry, we were just like
yeah, no, we were really just going off on a tangent.
Yeah.
The weather.
Oh, who's your favorite childhood author?
Oh, okay.
Who's yours?
Flanagan,
Yeah,
probably.
makes
I mean,
sense. Trying to think.
I don't know if I have like a favorite. I don't know. I can't really consider him my favorite author because he's like literally just wrote Ranger's Apprentice, versus like an author that's like wrote multiple series that I've read by them. I feel like is more of a fun answer.
Yeah.
I feel like Cassandra Clare was definitely one that I really enjoyed. I still enjoy her books now, but they just don't hit the same.
I think for me, I didn't really read in the time where I should have been reading, like, YA books. So, like, those are just, like, my favorite authors now. But when I was, like, younger, I really like Roald Dahl. I read a lot of his books. one. Which one?
Something about a giant.
The BFG.
The BFG.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I just read like a bunch of random stuff as well.
You know what time it is?
It's reading time.
It's reading time.
I think I'm gonna pick up orange. That seems like a better idea right now.
How do you usually do this?
Read until 30. Nope,
Nope.
that's not a 0.
Reading until 30? That's like a whole hour.
Oh wait, no. So 0, 0. Yeah? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know how to work emojis on your computer, so
Yeah, I don't have.
heart.
You have emojis on your computer?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
All right. That was a really abrupt change, but we're reading now. Oh, it's adorable. Oh, the tiny bookmark.
It's arranged the pencil.
It's adorable.
Yeah, it is. Hello.
Hey,
You're back.
reading through Cash's thing. Did I get a good bookmark?
Yeah, how far did you get into the book though?
Well, I'm this far.
I made it like 36 pages. I'm on chapter 4. It's really cute though. Like,
so is this.
I'm having so much fun.
I like orange so far. I feel like it's gonna make me cry. It seems sad.
It makes me cry every time, so
Nice.
no pressure. How'd everyone's reading go? How'd things go? How'd things go? I was gonna say, how far did we get into like y'all's books, but then I just like couldn't figure out how to phrase it.
Yeah. Words
and
are hard.
how I started my sentence.
Yeah.
How's it going? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we did not get that much reading done. We really just were fucking around. If we're being honest, I'm sure y'all could see.
Yeah. I distracted you. I'm so sorry.
So sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm not built to sit on the floor. I'm learning. So
Charlotte said City of Fallen Angels starting with the Simon POV chapter is criminal.
Especially after the climax of City of Glass. Just to jump back into like the second story arc and it just being like Simon. And like that's the whole situation with Simon and that werewolf and is it? Give me it. Fallen Angels. Oh, I don't know if I want to do this.
I don't even remember what happened at the end of City of Glass. I'm just racing through them. Girlfriend. I'll look at some of these comments really close to the screen. It's like everybody's made some good progress. Good stuff. Ooh, Jamie has 100 pages left of Priory.
Love it.
I think you might have said earlier that you're not liking it that much, though. So maybe that's not good.
Page 90 of ACOTAR. Solid.
Solid.
That's like into the plot.
Yeah.
Like that's at least into the plot. I don't. The beginning of ACOTAR is just like not that interesting.
Really, like the last 100 pages of that book. That's where I was like, oh.
It started the novella To These Violent Delights.
Oh, did that
the
come
last
out?
call?
The last violent call.
Mm.
I follow Chloe Gong on Instagram, even though I don't like these violent delights that much. But I'm like,
I have no interest.
But I'm like, I want to support young authors, you know, and I'm so happy for her with what she's doing. So I'm like, okay, get it. But
oh, I used to have them right here. I realized I moved them. Yeah. But I will read Foul Lady Fortune eventually. I think when the next book comes out, I'll read it.
Did you see that the cover for the second one was announced, and like the title? It's so pretty. It's purple. Have you guys seen the cover for like the second book in like this series? Because it's so pretty.
It's so on her Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
it's like Foul Hearts Huntsman.
Yeah, oh, can we see it? Yeah. That's pretty.
I really do want to give Chloe Gong another chance though, like with this series. I know they're like connected, but I'm hoping maybe this one's a bit more interesting. Because like the synopsis for this one kind of gives me Spy Family vibes.
And I like the one character that this follows, I'm pretty sure, is from These Violent Delights. Yeah. And I actually did like her character. I wish we got more of her, so.
You know, the cover for these does look expensive. It's very like shiny and pink and pretty, but it's just like the basic US hardcover that you can pick up.
Yeah. Nothing special about it. I didn't get like the Barnes and Noble's exclusive with like the underneath.
I don't like the Barnes and Noble.
Not the Barnes and Noble.
The Barnes and Noble exclusive edition. I didn't like the gold and like the red sprayed pages. I didn't like how it looked. Because like the pink one is superior.
The pink one's superior.
It's so pretty.
Absolutely.
There are some like really pretty editions of her books though. Just like in general. Like they're
just
all
not
great.
that one.
It didn't fit my taste, but it was definitely like objectively like it was a pretty book.
I think it's the Olin McCray edition.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was, but I remember liking it.
It was
maybe.
blue, I think. Oh no, maybe it was the fairy loot one that was blue.
Maybe it was Fairly. That's maybe what I was trying to say. Is Fairly.
Anyway.
Just both of us being like.
Like I need like my magnifying glasses.
Someone says they're not gonna read Warbreaker this month. Don't think I'm ready to deal with Brando Sando. Poor Brando Sando.
Avery did not call him Brando Sando.
I did. I just think it's kind of fun. I don't know. I've never read a Brandon Sanderson book, and I just need that like push of motivation to like pick one up. And I'm really excited to start the Cosmere, and I think Warbreaker will be a good start.
Yeah. I mean,
I just jumped into
the Cosmere with Way of Kings, and I liked that, but I know that one's not for everybody. Or like that way of doing it is not for everybody. Way of Kings is great, and it's definitely for everybody.
Yeah. It's just like the motivation to pick up like chunky high fantasy books. Like I know I'm gonna love it because you said I'm gonna love it, and I trust you. But it's just like the motivation and that push. Yeah. Just long books take me forever to read now.
Yeah.
Like I'm reading through Chain of Thorns, and I'm like, geez, Louise, I've been reading this for like 2 weeks. Or like a week and a half-ish.
Every time I start long books, I eventually just get like fed up with having read them for so long, so I just like read a bunch of it in like a few days.
I was planning on like binge reading the rest of it during the sprints, but then I was like, I don't have the energy for that. But I'm glad that I'm like taking a little break and picking up Legends and Lattes because I know I'm gonna love it. I already do love it, and I'm 4 chapters in. And there's like little doodles at the beginning of each chapter, and they're all different.
We spent some time looking through them.
Yeah,
it's very cute.
Do I wanna? I mean, there's like a little apple in the first one. It's a little tankard of ale. Okay, anyone know what this is? Wait, can I?
I think it kind of looks like a wood shaver, but I don't think that's what it is. Like, any thoughts as to what this is?
I know it's like kind of blurry because my camera on my computer is really shitty. But does anyone know what that is? Chapter 3. If anyone owns the copy of Legends and Lattes, because we have no idea.
No, you're.
I thought it was a tape dispenser, like a wooden
tape
dispenser or something. I don't know. I don't think anything popped up in the chapter either. Where I was like, oh, it's that. I forgot to pay attention. Maybe it's a toolbox? A tech crate? I don't know what a tech crate looks like. Anyways.
Somebody wants to know what Legends and Lattes is about.
It's a cozy fantasy about an orc opening up a coffee shop. It's very like, it's not like an action book. It's a cozy fantasy, which is a genre I don't think I've ever picked up. I think it's an interesting genre. I think it's very like, I don't know, when did he publish this?
I think it's pretty recent.
Because this is, I feel like this is the 2022. I feel like this is the perfect time to like publish a cozy fantasy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Because
everybody loves cozy fantasy. Yeah.
Like that sort of aesthetic. It's a good time.
Well, somebody said maybe it's a wood planer, which I think is essentially like a wood shaver of sorts.
He's convinced it's a wood shaver.
I feel like
a wood planer? I gotta Google what that is. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, just not a carpenter.
Wood planer. Good job, kids.
Yeah, I think that might be what it is. I'm convinced it's a wood planer.
I think you might be right.
Yeah. Good job, Liz. Thank you, Liz.
Yep. A medieval.
Oh, look at that.
Wow. Yeah.
It's a medieval.
It
wood
looks
planer.
like a tape dispenser. Bookshops and Bone Dust. Yes, it's apparently a prequel to Legends and Lattes. We're having an argument.
It wasn't an argument. I told you it was a prequel, and you were like, I don't know. So I looked it up, and then I saw it was a prequel.
Okay, it was not an argument. It was a mild discussion where I was wrong.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know. So technically I wasn't wrong.
No,
oh my gosh, I'm leaving. I can't actually, no, this is my house. Get out.
I don't have a car. Where am I supposed to go? I can't know where your keys are.
Let's not.
So we missed so many comments with our wood planer debate.
Okay. I think it was just people explaining the
Okay.
The plot. Someone said Half Price Books.
Where was it?
Have you been to the flagship Half Price Books by North Park Mall?
So like the first one.
Is that the first?
I think that's what flagship stores mean.
I think so.
Have you?
No.
Oh.
I don't live near North Park Mall. Where's North Park Mall at? What state is it in? Oh, it is in Texas. Oh. Wait, what? I'm sorry. I've never been to this mall, but it looks fancy.
It does look fancy.
It looks very. Oh, hello.
It's
very
closed.
fancy. Because I opened at noon. Since
Oh.
it's Sunday.
Oh. I keep forgetting it's Sunday.
I don't know.
Didn't you go to like 8 half prices in one day?
I did go to
9.
Yeah.
My God. That's what we're doing today.
It was a time.
We are going book shopping today, though. We will be in the presence of some half price books. Yeah. Just not that one.
Just not that one. I don't know which one we're going to. We're going to one of them.
This bird is stuck on the floor. I don't know what that means. Like your actual bird? If so, that seems concerning.
Not during the 24-hour readathon.
Oh, thank God. Hired at half price books. What's the employee discount like? I need to know. Maybe I'm in the market for another job. I could have 3.
As if you have time.
I think I could find some time to work like 4 hours.
You're like, actually, instead of going to the engineering field when I graduate, we're going to have price.
Do not tempt me.
You could not afford apartment living over there.
I feel like I could. Just get
Maybe
some
Missouri.
side hustles.
Yeah, maybe.
But congratulations, Faith, on the new job. That's so fun to work at half price.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully it'll be fun.
I feel like it sounds
fun.
Yeah.
I feel like any bookstore would be fun.
Yeah. I applied to Barnes & Noble sophomore year of college, and they rejected me.
I'm kidding. I have no idea what their qualifications are for that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they were really, really picky.
I don't think they were hiring at the point or at that point in time, and I never tried again.
I feel like I'd be spending my entire paycheck. It'd be like when I worked at Michael's, the craft store, I spent my entire paycheck every week there.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, ooh, it's on sale. And I would just constantly be there, obviously. So I feel like I'd just be spending my entire paycheck.
Keeping Michael's in business.
Oh, absolutely. Single-handedly. I don't know. They haven't told me yet. But I know it's very good. And my hiring manager said it's the only reason she works there.
Are you sure she's joking?
Are we sure? Yeah.
Because that would honestly be enough of a reason for me to stay working somewhere. Like if I got good discounts on books that are already discounted, amazing.
I feel like she said that and I was like, oh, I'm joking. But because she's a manager, she has to say she's joking, even though she's definitely not. That'd be me as a manager. Except for I would just straight up be like, I'm only working here for the discounts on the books.
Don't tell anybody, but we'll keep this as
Love that.
See, working in a bookstore just seems so quaint. I'm sure it wouldn't be quaint, but the thought of it, I'm like, oh, just me and my book.
Just a little bookshop. Yeah. Feels like fun though.
Yeah. Hit the awkward silence again.
Ooh, what? Can I do 15 more minutes?
Yeah.
Alright. We have some book shopping to do.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't stream for 3 hours.
No, we're probably only gonna do the one sprint.
Yeah.
For this stream. We're not gonna do another one just because we're together right now. Yeah. So we should do things together. I hope you guys
sprint anytime.
I hope you guys understand that we're only doing one. I'm sure you guys
don't mind.
You guys are nice. Hopefully,
people. Yeah.
I'm sure you guys don't mind.
Yeah, should just start bullying us in the comments.
You're like, no,
30 more minutes. Stay and do another sprint.
No, you're all very kind people. I know you wouldn't say that.
But if you do, we'll just end the stream. Just not have to read mean comments. That's our backup plan. What time will the stream end? Probably 15 minutes.
Yeah, we'll go until 11:30.
Or maybe now.
Just bye.
Let me read.
No.
Honestly, I'm not surprised.
Respectfully, no.
Respectfully?
I like how Maria's like, that's fine, don't worry. And then everybody's just like, how dare you?
Thanks, Darcy. Love that. I periodically check Barnes & Noble's careers to see if it...
I believe in you, Charlotte. You can get a job as a bookseller.
That would be fun to work part-time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Or maybe it wouldn't. It depends on, like, where you live, I feel like, and the clientele. Of course, working in a restaurant is not exactly the most thrilling job either, but...
I want to talk about this comment. What are your guys' opinions on the new Throne
Ugly
glass
as hell.
covers? I
Ugly.
saw them in person the other day. I don't think they were quite as bad as I thought they were, but I don't like them as a whole, and I really like the original covers.
I mean, the original covers. Yeah. I don't know what it is with Sarah J. Maas books and then, like, downgrading book covers, but I think the new books, I get what they're trying to do. They're almost like, it looks like an adult fantasy, but Throne of Glass is not an adult fantasy. It's definitely YA.
I do really like the new cover for Queen of Shadows, though. Like, I think it's really cool. It's got, like, a castle, I think, and it's, like, still red. I'm a fan.
I have to look at it. When I talk about it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's very, like, I
It's
really
just
like...
Why?
I would never I don't want to own them, but they're not as bad as I thought they were going to be. But also, like, why do we keep giving Sarah J. Maas new book covers?
Yeah, we don't need it. But now everyone's probably, like, snatching up all the old covers before they...
I'm glad I already have mine.
I have them in paperback, and I'm like, I don't think I need to, like, worry. Like, I don't really care that much.
I think I have
the original ACOTAR, and that's what I care about.
Yeah, I almost have all the original ACOTAR covers. One day I will get Wings and Ruin, but I don't like Wings and Ruin that much, so I'm like,
Yeah, it's a whole new brand with bright colors for fantasy. Yeah, it's like the trends are just changing again in terms of like what book covers look like, which is so interesting to like look back on like how book covers used to look and how they do now. And I follow some like book cover artists, and they're talking about like following trends with like fonts, stuff like that.
Like I definitely understand why it happened.
I hate it though.
But I don't like the current. I don't like whatever current trend they're trying to reflect. Yeah, Shades of Magic, they're also getting cover changes, and I don't like them.
Ooh.
I love the original covers because they're so simplistic. Got the red, white, and black color scheme.
Those
all of Victoria Schwab's books like have the same color scheme, except for like Addie LaRue, but like that's a bit different from like her other books. But they look so nice. And I saw that they were getting a new cover. I was like, you know, I'm happy for you, but I'm not happy for me. Well, actually I am, because I already have the Shades of Magic books in their original covers. That's my hot take for the day. I don't like them.
I think it's interesting too because like a lot more people are becoming like book collectors. So I'm sure it's like a money game too.
Yeah.
With just like coming out with new covers, so people like who really love the series will buy more. Especially with Sarah J. Maas. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they just like every couple of years they're like, hey, new covers. Because like there's already so many special editions and like exclusive editions and. There's like, you know, like Barnes & Noble and like Target, Waterstones, and all the covers look the same, but they have like an extra bonus chapter, and people are still like buying all the copies of it, which I can't judge.
I don't read the bonus material anyway.
I don't either, but like Orange's Apprentice had that. Like, you know, I'd be snatching that up. I have 10 copies of the first book, so like I can't really like judge anyone, but with Maas being so popular, it's like not surprising that I love some. Yeah. 10 copies of one book is
yeah. When I got in here, I was like, my God, you really do have 10 copies of Orange's Apprentice. Can I just pull out the stack over here? Not fair. Look at all of these. They're the same damn book, except for this one. But joke's on you. The cover's still there. Like, what is this? The only one that she can keep is this one. Because this is the one I gave to her.
It has a dedication to me, actually.
Yeah. I crossed out John Flanagan's son's name.
And screw Michael.
Yeah. Oops. I was unaware.
What book has to be on top? I'll not say my comment, though.
What's your comment?
I can't.
Oh, no.
I can't say that.
I just remember what you're talking about. That's a problem.
Faith. Okay, but in my most recent vlog, I went to Half Price and I put the Rangers Apprentice copies back on the shelf. And Faith, you had said that was character development, and you can't be bullying me now,
Is there
okay?
anything different about all those books? Aside from like the white one, because it does like physically look different.
Okay, but in my defense, I can give them to people.
I see no problem. Don't egg her on.
Thank you, Sancha. Thank you. See, Charlotte, that's why I'm like debating. I'm like, should I get like the freaking Throne of Glass series in hardbacks? Because I have I have Tower of Dawn and Kingdom of Ash in hardcover, but the rest of them are all in paperback. I don't know. I feel like I should because I really don't like how the paperbacks look. But then I have like that not nostalgia. What's the word? Like I don't want to get rid of my old copies.
Yeah,
if it is nostalgia.
Keep them.
I know, but why?
Why not?
I don't.
I considered getting like hardbacks because there's 2 books out of the Throne of Glass series that I don't have in hardcover, just paperback.
Maybe we'll find them at half price.
Maybe.
And get them for like $10.
Maybe.
Instead of like 15.
I see. Although I don't know, because I don't like the Assassin's Blade. But
yeah,
and,
but
like,
that was not necessary.
Yeah, but like I'm a completionist, so
oh,
I'm like,
okay.
I need like
no,
those.
that's fair.
This is it.
I think the more I collect books and like the more space they take up, the more likely I am to like get rid of books.
Yeah.
Just because just the thought of like moving all these books is gonna be a lot. It's gonna take a second.
I do like periodically unhauling books on my shelves.
Yeah.
I also get, money to spend at half price when I go sell them back.
We're taking my books.
Oh my god.
Today. I
You can finally get them out of here.
An ungodly sack.
I have your copy of Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy.
Yes.
Just pat in the Cassandra Clare collection. $7, $49, $82.
36.
Damn!
36 books just stacked in my bedroom that I'm like, I need to get rid of some of those. And I might keep some like the nicer copies to see if I can like actually like sell them on like eBay or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, for the most part, if it's not a special edition, it's going to half price.
Yeah. There's a few like nice copies of books. Like the stationery shop. It's like prime condition. Down isn't prime condition.
Yeah.
But like everything else can like go.
Sorry, we're just like both staring at a stack of books.
My
you
36 stack was yeah, you can't even see them.
Katie's obsession with collecting editions is what I blame for starting mine. I'm so sorry if I got you on this.
Such an enabler. It's kind of a problem.
Actually, you enabled me to collect more editions, especially with that edition of Chain of Gold over there. Because now I'm like, do I need the tour editions for Chain of Iron and Chain of Thorns?
They're kind of pretty.
They are. I do like them. I almost bought the tour edition of Chain of Thorns, but then I was like, I don't even have the first 2. I don't need it.
But here I am.
But here we are.
Yeah, but I don't know. I really like looking at like UK covers now, especially. I like a lot of their cover designs. They're pretty
UK
solid.
covers right here.
Right there, yeah. Solid.
Which B.E. Schwab books do you recommend to start reading all of her books? I started with Vicious, which I think is a really good place to start. I love that book so much.
I started with Addie LaRue. That's the only book I've read by her, but it was spectacular.
The only thing with Addie LaRue is it's very different in like style from like all of her other books. So like I'm sure a lot of people did start with it that way just because of like how popular it got. But I really liked Vicious. I don't think the second book in the Vicious duology is very good, but the first one is phenomenal and like still worth your time even though the second one isn't. Or you could start with the Shades of Magic trilogy. That one's also really good.
I need to pick up those books soon. I just haven't. I don't know. There's so many books to read, so little time.
I really want to reread Vicious, but like so many books to read, so little time. I think we've started a lot of people on caring about which editions are
What actually is a problem is I had pre-ordered these Ranger's Apprentice copies off of Book Depository when I realized that I could order them off Book Depository because that book isn't even released in the US yet until like November of this year. And now I want to collect like all the UK editions. But the problem is if I didn't pre-order them, they're like double the cost now, which is weird. So
I think
I want another shelf of just like the UK.
I remember when I discovered Book Depository. I think the UK edition of Addie LaRue was the first one I ever bought, and I was like, I can get book covers from different countries.
Oh my gosh, Book Depository really is just like its own enabler.
I know.
Tangent? Cass, what flavor was my cake? Why is that a tangent?
Because we're not talking about your cake.
Oh, I thought a tangent. Maybe I need to find the definition of tangent.
That's a tangent.
Anyways, it was chocolate and vanilla.
It was delicious.
The castle cake we didn't actually eat. I didn't post the other one, but my mom had made like a map, like a 3D map.
It was really
with like
cool.
little mini castles.
They're really impressed.
And that was half vanilla, half chocolate. It was pretty good. I ate too much.
At that point, I had way too much sugar throughout the day, so I had just like a small piece. But I would have gone back to smash some later if it were there.
I should have taken some leftovers, but I couldn't. It was so good though. Yeah. My mom's stupid talented when it comes to cake, and she's just a hobbyist too.
I've seen some of them.
That's
They're
crazy.
very impressive.
Yeah. I love it. And it was Ranger's Apprentice themed, of course,
Yeah.
as it deserves to be.
Which I will be wearing for the duration of my visit.
Maybe
and just like in general because I really like it.
Maybe I should wear my gold one. I'm wearing gold jewelry.
Do you have one in every color?
I don't have one in bronze, ironically.
How do I get a silver one?
You have to read all of Ranger's Apprentice.
All of it?
Mm-hmm.
All 29?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go buy a silver one myself so it matches the rest of my jewelry.
How about when the readathon is complete? So in like 5 years.
I'm just gonna buy it myself.
I'm kidding. Actually, it would only be like 2.5. They're really short books. Once a month. Come on, Katie. I'm your best friend. Or at least I thought I was your best friend.
I am gonna read more of Ranger's Apprentice. She keeps thinking that I'm not gonna read more of Ranger's Apprentice.
Because
I'm just trying to throw her off.
I was gonna end our friendship when she said that she wasn't gonna continue.
But I am gonna continue.
I've been trying to read book series you like
because I want my silver oak leaf.
Oh my goodness.
Just going backwards, so I'm gonna turn it around.
This whole morning I haven't gone 5 minutes without thinking of Clockwork Princess. I am forever changed. It stays with you.
I was hurt. I was so hurt after Clockwork Princess. I'm in the middle of rereading that book now, and I'm not ready to read the rest of it.
You're on rereading what, 5?
This is my first time rereading Clockwork Princess.
But of the series as a whole. Like, just the first 2.
Oh, I've read the first 2 like 5 times each.
Which is crazy, because it's not even, like, you've read it multiple times in 1 year.
Yeah, I think I read it 3 times.
And I thought
the first year that I read it. No, the first time I read it, I, like, immediately went back and reread the first and second ones because I wanted to annotate them, like, right after I'd read them.
And then it was good.
And then a month later, I was like, I kind of miss the TID characters. So I reread it.
I mean, that's me with Ranger's Apprentice, except for it's just, like, a little harder to, like, constantly reread just because it is so long.
See, that's the good thing about a nice short series.
But those aren't, like, that short. They're still long books. It's probably the equivalent of 6 Ranger's Apprentice books.
6?
Yes. Like 2 each?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant each book.
Oh, no.
They're not that long. It's not Chain of Thorns.
Anyways, that's 11:30. Any final thoughts?
I hope you guys enjoyed
the
nonsense.
Yeah.
It's what happens when we hang out.
Yeah. I figured we wouldn't get much reading done. We know each other well enough to know that.
That much.
I read 36 pages in a
half
hour. Oh my goodness. When are you planning on reading Aragon someday?
I already read Aragon.
The rest of the series, I'm assuming, is what they're referring to.
I want to read Aragon at some point in time.
Oh, and thank you all so much for the lovely birthday wishes as well. I felt so special. All right. Toodles.
Thank you guys so much for coming to the sprint. I hope you all have a lovely Sunday. I will see you guys.
Have a lovely rest of your Sunday.
Tomorrow. I think we're both posting videos tomorrow, so we'll see you tomorrow.
Well, maybe. If I'm
I'm posting a video tomorrow.
And maybe I'm posting a video
tomorrow. A vlog tomorrow. So I'll see you guys.